What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Wrestling Room, or welcome if you're new. I am Cora Jade Snapback, and I have my lovely co-host here with me.
I'm Kofi Kingston's left dread, the fourth one on the top of his scalp, and we here with it.
What fourth one?
The top of his scalp, not like on the top, like you know what I'm saying.
But why the fourth?
I don't know. I feel like that's one that's like been there the longest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Experience on the top of his head.
Well, we're here.
Okay.
We're late, but you know that's a work schedule thing. So y'all can get with it or shut the fuck up. It doesn't really matter to me.
Get with it.
A lot went on this weekend. At least we didn't have like a full Monday through Sunday wrestling weekend like we did before.
And they're pretty close, aren't
We got a break on Saturday. Got a break on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we went Monday through Friday, and then Sunday, Monday, all the way up until today, which is Thursday. So TNA will come on today.
Watch that.
All the way through Saturday, because Saturday is Money in the Bank.
It's true.
So, I actually want to talk about Money in the Bank first, because we now have the full card. Yay, boo, yay. Whichever one.
How many matches is there?
I think it's 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's 5 matches. All right, so we have Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have this random ass 6-man tag, which I think by tomorrow is going to end up being an 8-man. Hopefully. Please let it be an 8-man. Please let it be an 8-man. Yeah, the ladder match, the men's and women's ladder match. Predictions.
Braun and Sammy's happening too, right?
Yes. But you know what? They don't even have that listed up here. What the fuck? Oh no, it's right here. So, yeah, that is also that. So you also have Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. The women aren't defending on this card.
I don't know why Liv and Zelina wasn't on there, but you know, Raw, I guess.
Bayley isn't defending either.
Oh crap! Forgot about Bayley.
Yeah. Damn.
I definitely forgot about her. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, Cody doesn't have a title defense on this card, but he is wrestling. So, for the people who's like, "Oh, he said he was gonna wrestle at every PLE," he has since he's won. So, yeah. This one just isn't a title defense, but he is competing this weekend. So, yeah.
And then that other dude who just didn't show up at all. But sorry, forgot about that. That's a tough subject, you know.
Whoa, who did you just snap on?
No, when they were talking about Roman and stuff like that, you know.
Oh.
He didn't defend. They're like, oh, he's there. No, he's not there. He's not showing up at all. Now it wasn't even like a thing of him wrestling. He just didn't show up at all, you know. But it's cool. I understand.
Okay. So, predictions. Let's start it off with the first match that they have right here on my screen. World Heavyweight Champion. Who do you got?
The smart move is to have Damian win.
Okay.
That's the smartest thing to do. That's the safest thing to do if you want to keep Damian strong until he eventually loses at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Damian has to beat Rollins the same way Swerve needed to beat Ospreay. So, have a great match.
So does he win
Damian
clean?
pin him clean? Yes, absolutely. Please don't mess it up. Don't do nothing. Damian was talking crazy at the post show conference. He's talking like he was the greatest in the world. So all
He
right,
was
you got
talking crazy on fucking Monday.
even better. You know what I'm saying? I got the
So
whole stipulation. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I was gonna say. So the deal with this match is, if Seth wins, Damian has to leave the Judgment Day, and if Damian wins, Seth cannot challenge him or challenge for the title for the rest of Damian's title reign. So,
Yep.
oof, that's a
Big
that's a
moves to
that's
Damian Lillard.
that's a doozer. I'm gonna need him to get that together. Whichever the one. It doesn't matter. It really matter to me. It does not matter.
You don't care who wins this?
Um, hmm.
You don't care who wins it?
Because at the end of the day, within within a literally a month's time, it's gonna go to Gunther. So it doesn't matter who wins.
Fair point.
Yeah. So, Damien,
Damian,
congratulations
give me,
on.
give me a south of heaven off the top rope, and then just end it like that. You're
That's
done.
nasty. Knowing that Seth's knee is still like put together with like tape and shit on the inside. So,
All right, he want to wrestle. We gonna wrestle. He all right. He tough.
I mean, they cleared him, but
Yeah. Right
Um.
back in the saddle.
So this 6-man tag match, right? The reason why I said that I hope that this becomes an 8-man is because the Bloodline have 4 people on this poster, and then there's only 3 on the other side. So it's gonna be a matter of, out of the Tongans and Jacob, who's going to be in the match, or Red Oos comes back.
Mm.
That just could be me being delusional. It could always possibly just be Solo, Tama, and Jacob for this match, but I don't think they would have put Tongaloa on the poster like this if they weren't going to put somebody else in this match.
Man, I really hope they just sub Tongaloa out for Jacob, because Tongaloa is not good. He don't do nothing. He just be sitting there.
Making faces.
So yeah, trying to look intimidating. Anybody trying to see that? But I mean, can Jimmy please come back so I can stop. People can stop telling me he's coming back this week, and then I get hype, and then it doesn't happen, and I'm getting progressively more angry. It's killing me.
Yeah.
Just do the 8. If you want to do the 8-man tag, that's cool, I guess. I don't really care who's in the match at all.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I think you have to have Cody lose at this point, just
Okay.
so you can do a SummerSlam match, which I don't want to happen anyway.
Was
But
him versus Solo?
no, him versus Randy,
Ooh. You want that
because
fast?
because you don't. I feel like once you have the Bloodline beat Cody and them, I'm hoping that Randy turns on Cody after the match.
Okay.
And while Randy and Cody can be a WrestleMania match, if you want to push it that far, even better. But I'm actively trying to avoid Cody and Solo for the championship. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know I probably cannot, and the words I'm saying right now probably do not matter, but I'm actively trying to avoid Cody Rhodes versus Solo for the championship, because that match is it doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, according to Dave Meltzer, that's what they're.
Seltzer.
I did.
Okay.
That's where that's where they're going for SummerSlam. So
Need to go somewhere else. Anywhere else.
So yeah, Spicy Water tweeted that or put it on his blog a long time ago. Ladder match time.
Oh God. Wait, the men's one or the
So
women's one?
the men's. I'm going in the order that they have it on WWE website. So we have L.A. Knight,
Yeah.
DM Hunk,
Ooh.
him, the Master,
Yeah.
Yeet Man, and Charlotte's husband. So that's fucked up. I ain't gonna do Andrade like that. But that is the lineup
You
for the
missing
ladder
somebody.
match. No, I'm not. I said all 6 people.
Did you mention the greatest of all time?
I said him. Did you not hear me say that?
Nah, but like I'm saying, when you address him, you have to say him as the greatest of all
I said
time.
him.
Yeah, but you're not understanding what I'm saying to you. Is
No, I
when you
understand what you're
say,
saying, but I didn't miss him,
yeah,
is what I'm telling you. I said him in reference to him because that's what his merch says. His merch says him.
when you address Carmelo Hayes, his name is the greatest
Who do
of
you want to
all
win this
time.
match?
Who do you think? Who do you think? He's better than everyone else in that ring. He don't miss. He's been like that and always will be like that. Melo in the bank. That's how you do it.
I
Oh,
don't
your
like
number, no
how
Drew.
big Drew's fucking render is on this poster. I don't
God.
like it. His picture's mad big, and then he's standing in front of LA Knight and Carmelo, and it just looks weird. How you the last person to be put on the poster, and you got the biggest picture? Make that make sense. I want to talk to the people in the graphics department.
I ain't gonna help none.
This match is presented by the boys, which is funny because Cody's match should be presented by the boys, but there's neither here nor there. My pick for this is probably Yeet Master. But I don't know who he would cash in on though, because we saw what Gunther did to him. So, and if
That's why he said win.
if Sammy retains, I don't see him going after the IC either. Cody already pinned Melo though.
Jay doesn't have much room to cash in on someone who already beat him multiple times or his friend. You know, Jay's not going to be a world champion.
Okay.
And as sad as part of that makes me partially sad, but not all the way sad because I don't think he has to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to look at this. I'm trying not to look at this ladder match as like the fan favorite should win because most people would even say we all know what's gonna happen with Drew once he gets to the top of that ladder. Someone's gonna push him off, whether it's Punk or his wonderful, beautiful
Wife, yes, she's
life
gonna
partner.
she's gonna do the thing again. You guys are
And
so
I'll
excited for her
scream.
to do the thing again.
I'll take my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? But
Not
um,
surprised.
I just don't see any other way you go besides Carmelo. Gable shouldn't even be in this match, but he's gonna get up there and the light's gonna go off and then fire's gonna come out the ring. And 18 demons are gonna grab him, drag him down like they did Kane that one time. So I don't see any other way that you can not put this belt on a rising star who doesn't really have any ties to anyone on the roster, on the main roster. And they're trying to build him as a heel, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if he wins the briefcase, I feel you have a chance to make him a star the same way you've made Braun organically a star, you know?
Well, Braun already had star power, so
That's what I'm saying, but Melo does too, but Melo hasn't been presented the same way Braun has. they've been presenting Braun as like, okay, we're about to do this right now. Melo has been like the first night when he got drafted, that was cool, and then ever since then he's kind of been like slowly on his way up, and then he pinned Randy Orton, so
He got
it's
free
obvious it
food in
shows
the
something.
airport for that.
What?
He tweeted today that somebody in the airport gave him free food because he pinned Randy.
That's cool.
Right? I want that kind of luxury. All right, so this oddball ass Miss Money in the Bank fucking ladder match. So we have Io Sky, who is last year's Miss Money in the Bank. We have the Bird, the Barbie, the Glow, the Butt Hater, and Chelsea Green. There's 2 people, maybe 3, that could possibly win this, and I wouldn't be upset. So they can either go they're all on SmackDown. So
okay.
They're all on SmackDown. Okay. So
I know one.
Bailey, your ass is fucking grass. And if they go the Tiffany route and she's Miss Money in the Bank and then Nia wins at SummerSlam, that would be crazy because they're presenting Tiffany and Nia to us as like a duo. They're kind of like a Chelsea and Piper right now. That's how they're presenting them to us at the moment. So if she was to win that and then Nia wins and then she has the briefcase and they gotta, I would be all for that. I'm not gonna hold you. And then you also have, the possibility of Naomi winning, her and Bailey being so close. That is if Nia loses at SummerSlam, then you can start the feud between Naomi and Bailey, turn Naomi heel, bring the big 3 back together, them get the tag titles back, and then black women are just running SmackDown. Fantasy. And then Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea just needs to push because Chelsea is amazing. Everyone loves her. Everyone has been camping for Chelsea since the beginning of the year. I just feel like we might as well just pull the plug on it and just fucking do it and stop being bitches. Everybody, Zoe Stark has no reason to be here. Io won last year. Io won last year, and y'all keep putting Lyra Valkyria in my face, and she is the stalest woman I've ever met in my life. Like,
thank you. It will start booming when I said that.
And I'm not talking about wrestling. I'm talking about her personality as a person. Yeah. Like, when I met Lyra at WWE World, it just didn't feel authentic. It just felt like she was just there to take pictures. And a lot of people were actually skipping her, which I thought was funny. But it was just like, she's just there. But I do think that they're gonna try and do something at SummerSlam where it's Lyra, Katen, and Katana versus Damage Control. If Damage Control fucking lasts through next Monday. Because I think that's gonna be a match any fucking way. Yeah, I think that's a match on Monday, on Raw next week. So, it is what it is. Zoe Stark doesn't need to be here. Dakota absolutely should have won that on Monday, but here we are. And this render is terrible. She looks like a fucking Tiffany doll. Ugh. So who's your pick?
I'm 50% Tiffany, 50% Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea, because like you said, I think she deserves it. Tiffany, I feel like even if she doesn't win, you don't have to do it because she's already going a certain. They already have her going to a certain spot anyway. She's gonna be champion no matter what happens before too long. So if you already have that plan and you want Tiffany to have it more organically, that's cool. You give it to Chelsea, and I hope to God that she doesn't lose steam with it. Because a lot of people get the briefcase and they're hot, and then they have it and they slow down because of failed cash ins or the tease cash ins or the oh they're gonna that's why you shouldn't have them cashing in over mid card championships and stuff like that. Um, you run the risk, and I do think before WrestleMania 41 they're gonna have mid card women's championships or at least one
Yeah.
of them.
I feel like they're testing it out right now in NXT with the Women's North American.
Yeah. So I mean, um, it would make a lot of sense for Chelsea to win. If Tiffany won, that would be also great. But I am intrigued by Naomi win. I wasn't thinking about that. Um, her as a heel does a lot more for my brain in a creative way instead of her as a face because um she's never been really bad on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's one of them that's like actually progressed. She's one of the superstars that's actually progressed over the years and just gotten better over time. So I do think she needs someone to bounce off of. Well, if someone's in there and they're just like not giving her anything, it can go bad. But whatever she doesn't have on the mic, she more than makes up for in the ring. So um, Naomi can win too, just as long as Zoe Stark don't win, bro. Cause they keep trying to tell me Zoe Stark is like I'm not trying to see that, bro. Lyra too. Lyra just be there, and then when I said that, everyone's like, "Oh no, what do you mean no? She what does she beat? What does she do? What does she do? She just I don't know what she's there for. I have no idea what her plan is. Last time I saw some direction in her is when she was following Becky around. Of course, you want to follow one of the greatest women of all time around. Cool. I can join the company and follow Randy Orton around. That don't mean I'm interesting. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that she can't wrestle because she absolutely can. That's the first part. But the other part is making me care about you before the bell rings. And her and Zoe Stark. Well, I just don't like Zoe Stark. But Lyra doesn't. She's boring me, man. Zoe Stark don't bore me because I like her finisher. That's about it. I've been mad at Zoe ever since she the tag team with Nikita and then attacked her, and then they just never continued to feud. So,
do we see a reignited feud with Trish Stratus and Zoe Stark after Saturday? Because Trish is going to be around. She has a meet and greet with the on location badge holders for Money in the Bank, so she will be in the building. Does she come in and fuck Zoe over for what she did in that match between Becky and her at, what was that, Payback? Does Trish fuck Zoe over Saturday?
hey,
I've been thinking
anytime I
about this
see
all day.
Trish on the screen, I didn't think about that. I really didn't think I would see her anymore. But I mean, anytime Trish is on the screen, I'm okay. It don't matter what she's doing. So go for it. I guess it don't matter to me.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that because especially with that match, she wore the thank you Trish shirt. She was supposed to help, and then she just ended up crashing the fuck out. So, like, yeah, I would like to see Trish like cost Zoe this match. So that if that's the reason why Triple H put her in there, all right, cool, I accept it. But if Trish is not going to be involved and fucking her over, why didn't you give this spot to Dakota so that we could put more dissension within Damage Control? Because Io is already bullying these women.
You keep trying to tell us that Zoe Stark is just the one, and no, not it, not it.
I was at that Raw where the people like caught her sitting on the ropes and they like panned the camera on her and she was crying waiting for the next person to come out. I was at that Raw. It was dead silent in there. Everybody was on their phones while she was just sitting in the ring, so I would have cried too. Shit. I ain't had no fucking aura.
She was crying. What was she crying for?
She looked like she her eyes were like puffy. Her eyes were like they were puffy. There were like tears in them, but she like didn't let the tears drop. Like she like knocked her head back for the tears to like go away. If I find that clip, I'll send it to you. But yeah, that was that first week when they had first started qualifying for King and Queen of the Ring.
I don't want her to cry.
That episode. I don't know what that was about, but she was in that ring about to cry her fucking eyes out.
I don't want her to cry. I just think that she's boring. That's all. You know? It ain't nothing that can be fixed, but it takes the effort from the company to fix it. And if they're not going to do that, then we're just going to keep going in this monotonous circle of them putting Zoe Stark in matches and nobody caring. So you have to put the effort in.
What do you think? What do you think? My girl has been trying to present to Zoe and to Shayna, and Shayna's just not with the shits. What do you think? Sonya's been up to? Because that also happened on Monday, and Zoe was pulled away.
If I tell you,
That's gay.
What?
I thought you were gonna say she was trying to present her something else.
No.
Okay. Well, that's where my brain went. Sorry.
Little
scissoring or something.
No. All right, bro. That's not what I was talking about. Why did your brain go? All right, dog. Anyway, keeping this PG here. My goodness.
PG my ass. There is an explicit sticker on this podcast.
Really? We got a parental advisory, like an album cover or something?
That's
cool. Yeah, I don't care. That's what I was gonna say. I don't care what she's presenting. I don't care if it's a PowerPoint. I don't care if it's it don't matter to me what she's presenting. I don't care if it's actual present. I don't care.
My ice cream is melting.
Sonya halfway bores me.
Wow.
Zoe all the way bores me, and Shayna caught the spinning back fist from Lola Vice and then wrestled the next day. So I don't know how in the world. We have no continuity in this company anymore. I don't know what happened to the power's not back anymore. I don't know what happened, but I don't know how she got the craziest spinning back fist and then walked out on Raw like everything is fine. Shayna lost all of what she used to have, and that makes me sad. I do believe Ronda took it from her. Give it back. Sonya just be there, you know.
She's a manager.
I mean, that's cool. I think she'd do a great job as a manager. I just don't care. You know, if they can make me care, that's even better, you know. And all three of them are very good wrestlers. It's just the care factor about them before the bell rings. That's my issue.
Okay.
So, I mean,
we got one more match, and then we can talk about the opening of Monday Night Raw. So, we have Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. We got a little preview of what this match could look like on Monday, and I am very scared for Sami's insides. Braun spears people like he's still playing fucking football, and that's scary. Because it's really, really stiff and hard. No Diddy.
Okay.
That's just how it is. That's how it looks, and I hate that for everyone involved, or any person that's on the other end of that. Do I think it's time for Sami to give up the belt? Maybe. It may be time. Because I also didn't expect him to win at Mania. So, if the time is now, the time is now for anyone who won at Mania to give up the belts. Because I know tomorrow, A-Time Down, wherever the fuck is breaking up. Awesome Truth lost their titles last Monday, and yeah, so I feel like if you won the title at Mania, your time is up, and if not Saturday, then SummerSlam, your ass is grass. So I would like for Bayley, Priest, and Sammy to prepare themselves to be titleist. So
heavy on Priest. I'm sorry.
heavy on Priest is hilarious.
Yeah, Sammy, your time is up, Pinhead. You know what I'm saying? I've watched that video of you pinning Gunther multiple times, and I still don't believe it actually happened. I
We
don't
were
think Sammy
there.
should have beat him.
We
I
saw it in
know.
person. Like,
I was still confused. I was looking around like they were gonna say restart the match or something. I didn't like that, you know. But
not restart the match. This is not The
I,
Rock.
I'm still, please do it again. I'm very much. I wanted Gunther to either relinquish the championship
Mm-hmm.
or have both of them, have the IC championship and the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's crazy.
I thought that would have been cool.
He didn't want the IC title
Sammy,
anymore, though.
that's cap. I feel like he said that just because he lost. You know,
He said
he's
that
always said, "Oh,
before
I don't
he
want that."
lost.
Yes, but at the same time, I think they were already preparing them for the loss, so they had to tell the story. Okay, they had to justify Sammy winning. You know, they had to justify that Sammy was about to win. So St. Gunther said, "Oh, I don't care about this anymore. It's just here." I've never believed when heels say that because there's been so many heels that say that. Oh, I don't care about this belt. I can lose it right now. Shut up. Don't say that to me. You're lying. You know. They always say they want to move on to the next belt and stuff like that. That's cool. I never never liked when they wrote that in the promos because it doesn't feel authentic to me. But
Oh
it
no,
don't
he said
matter.
that wasn't a promo. He said that in an interview. Like, not
Why would he
in.
say that in the interview?
Yeah, he said that in an interview. He didn't say that on stage
That's
on TV.
terrible.
He said that in an interview.
Why would you say that? I don't even know that. Why would you say that? Why with before WrestleMania?
He said that shit late last year. Yeah.
Well, what was his why would he say something like that?
He was over that being the IC champ. He wants to be the world heavyweight champion.
They were calling it the Intercontinental Heavyweight. I don't know. That's
Ew.
crazy. That's what they kept calling it, and I liked when they called it that. It made it feel more important, you know. But I
I
mean,
don't like that I know where this man is. I'm looking. Side note: I'm watching Kai's stream in the background, and I know exactly where he's driving around to. So back to see how we got off topic. So,
yeah.
got a preview of Braun versus Sammy on Monday, and it's very scary. Sammy was talking shit. Braun pump faked like he was about to just, take it and leave, and he hit him with that fucking 23-mile-per-hour goddamn spear, and then Sammy, like, prepared himself, jumped over Braun. Braun fucking flew himself into some stairs, and then he did end up getting off that damn spear. So, I am very, very scared for Sammy's insides. I also think that it's not human that that man can run in the ring at 23 miles an hour. That is too fast for the size of an actual fucking ring. Like, I don't know if people were paying attention at Stand and Deliver, but he moved the fucking ring. That's how fast he was running. He shifted the ring. That's scary. And he's doing that and running through human beings? What?
He's crazy.
Again, he's sparing people like he's still playing fucking football. That's very, very scary. And he's like using his dad's finisher and shit like that. It's just a lot going on with that man. And it's very, very scary. But I do look forward to that match. Hopefully, I don't know why they keep sticking Sammy's matches in the middle of the card. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I want this to open. Although I
That's
won't
cool.
be viewing Money in the Bank in real time because I'll be at fucking work because fuck me, I guess. But yeah, I would like to I would like for this match to open, but I'm looking at the way that they have it on the website, and it looks like this could possibly be the order of the card. So it'll be Priest Rollins. Let me scroll up. Priest Rollins, the 6-man, the men's match, the women's match, and then Sammy Breaker. Oh, yeah, they might be headlining because home country for Sammy. So there's that. I totally forgot that Sammy's from fucking Canada. So this could actually be the order that we get this in. And good. Start putting the men's matches before the women's matches, please, because the women have been outshining the men in these things for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Survivor Series last year, the women's Rumble was better than the men's this year. Like, let's keep this up. Let's put the women before the main event. Like, I just want to. Yep. So that's it for that. Let's see.
Hold up.
What's up?
Wait. No, I'm tripping. Never mind. I had a thought about I'm gonna wait until after Braun hopefully wins.
Yes, I just realized, no, we're not getting a break because Heat Wave is on Sunday.
What?
Heat Wave is Sunday too.
I forgot about that.
Well, let's look at that card. Well, for the NXT Championship, it is a 4-man. I don't like that it's a 4-man because y'all could have just had Javon versus Trick and I would have been fine with that. But y'all decided to add AEW alumni into this match for whatever godforsaken reason. So Sean Spears and Ego. I don't know why he's getting another title shot, but okay.
Ego.
Ew. Also, finding out that Sean Spears was the stan that fucking that Shawn Michaels kicked backstage all those years ago is fucking hilarious. Also, what happened to your hair? Because you had a lot of hair back then when you got kicked in the face. So, whatever. Trick is retaining. It was already said that he's going to be champion throughout the entire summer. So yeah.
Good.
So yeah. There's
you keep that around? Oh shoot! You keep tricking around that belt until I don't even know. Until I don't think there's anyone on the active roster that can beat him. Maybe Javon, but that has to be a 1-on-1 match for me, I guess. And that I think that comes with them building him up a lot more. I was hoping for a 1-on-1 match, and then All Elite NXT walked in there, so I was like, okay, well, as long as Ego gets pinned again, I have no problem with that. Or Sean, either or, no matter to me.
Then we have Roxanne versus Lola. Hopefully this belt changes. And Lola gets a title run. I see why Roxanne ended up winning at Stand and Deliver because Lyra was getting called up. But honestly, truthfully, I don't believe Roxanne as a fucking heel. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. It's not for me. It's not.
I haven't watched the promo between Lola and Roxanne yet, but apparently it wasn't very good.
It wasn't.
Lola tried to cry or something.
She came out. I didn't see all of it. I seen the ending of it, but she was like trying to talk through tears, but also still shaking her hips. It just didn't make any sense. But she hit one of them bodyguards. They saying that bodyguard is Cora Jade's new man, so he's gonna eventually make a debut at Level Up since he's within the company, I guess. But God bless whatever the fuck that was. Um, but yeah, I do see Lola taking this.
Really hope so. I really, really, really hope so because um, I think they're about to call Roxanne up anyway. So I mean, I think that's the safest way to go about it. And um, I think Lola has built herself up enough to have an NXT Championship run, and then hopefully all the promo stuff it just gets better. You know, I try my best not to criticize the NXT stuff as much because it's literally still a development program. So they're not going to be as good as the main roster, and that's the point. That's why they're there. That's why they're not on the other shows. You know, so um, I think Lola has enough time right now to get all that stuff better. You know, and Roxanne, I feel like she's well past her call up point. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna call her up 3-4 times now,
and she's been in the Rumble twice.
Yeah, that usually means you're here. You come, and then they're like, "Nah, go back for what?" She has everything already.
She was
She's better
literally
than half the
at
women on the main roster anyway.
she was literally at Raw after Mania after winning the fucking championship. Like I just don't get it. She should have been called up during the draft. But that meant who was she feuding with at that time to have dropped the belt? To fucking Tatum? Cause Lyra got called up, and then that was the only other person that she had a match with right before the draft.
I don't even know.
It should have made no damn sense. I'll just be doing
They
shit.
called Zoe Stark up, bro. They called Zoe Stark up. Painful.
Let's see. Obafemi is finally fucking competing in a one-on-one match.
Yeah.
For this damn title. Oh my God. Like, thank you. Finally. My prayers have been answered. Because what y'all been doing since this man have won this title is every time he defends it on a PLE, it's like a 3-man. Why are y'all doing that? So Wesley is finally going to get his singles match against Oba. Retain and new?
Retain. Obafemi's never losing that championship ever. But just going to learn a tough lesson. You have to get put through the mat. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You're going to have to call all of his friends to try to help him because it ain't going to matter. Obafemi's never losing that belt the rest of his life. He's the first and last North American champion. None of the other North American champions, besides Carmelo Hayes, matter anymore.
Fuck Trick, huh? That's crazy.
I forgot he had that. You know,
he had that shit for 3 days. He had it for a weekend.
Oh, yep. He don't matter. Yep. That's why I forgot. I forgot about the whole Dom thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had that shit for 3 days. That is still so fucking dirty. I don't know who wrote that, but it was nasty.
I was hyped when he won too. Then they were like, no, enough of that.
Tuesday came and it was like, give me that shit, nigga.
Too much joy. Give me that right back.
Because I really thought that him and Melo's feud was gonna go based off of him having a title, and it just didn't because he lost it as soon as the weekend was over. That's still. They had him go to Raw with the title, and then Tuesday, boom, gone. Like what? What are we doing?
It wasn't one of their finest moments at all.
That was disgusting. Kalani Jordan has her first title defense as the Women's North American Champion against Sol Ruka. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, she's gonna retain, but like I don't see the fucking point in having her defend so fast. She just won the shit.
As long as Jada Parker's the one to beat her, I'm okay. It don't matter how long she's champion.
I agree.
Kalani's excellent. So
I
Sorug is
agree.
excellent too. I just think you probably have to I, building up women's superstars on NXT is a very interesting thing because there's so many different personalities on that roster. Some of them we haven't even seen yet. They be just backstage, just looking when they start fighting or something. So
I want that
they,
job.
that's what I'm saying. They could sit there and just look and make faces. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe hold somebody back. That's all they got to do. So it's like I feel like they have a whole bunch of people on their roster that they haven't even shown to the camera yet. So building up superstars it's a task that's shown is doing well, but for me, just understanding it is a hard thing. But it's not for me to understand anyway. But yeah, Kaylani can be a champion as long as she wants to, as long as Jada Parker beats her at some point. Um, that's cool with me.
Um, we have a tag team match. We have Frazier, Axiom versus Chase U. Chase U has barred Rich Holland from ringside for this match. Because apparently he helped Duke pin Pete during the qualifier last week. Cool, I guess. I don't see where the titles change. I don't see where that happens. Um, I don't see a reason for it, actually. I just don't. The whole Chase
Yeah,
U thing, like, really, really confuses me, because what the fuck is Andre teaching anyone? Someone quickly, please.
I
Um,
don't know. I have no idea.
so I don't,
I'll be listening to him, but I'm like, I don't know what's being taught here, sir. I'm very confused
yeah.
about these.
Niggas just be in the blue room
Classes.
talking and shit, so.
He's walking the motherfuckers. I'm like, why are you cussing at me?
Just mad bleeps for no reason. Like, why are we?
Hell, why are you hollering?
Just don't understand it anymore. And I believe that's the last match. Oh no, we have this random women's tag match with no tag titles because y'all merged the tag. Okay, I'm gonna stop being angry about that. Carmen and Ariana Grace versus JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. Um, is her nose even healed to be fucking wrestling?
I had the mask on, so I mean,
And she's wearing the mask on top of the fucking undashing mask. Like the undashing mask, she's putting it on top of her actual mask, which looks fucking stupid. I wish Cody never gave her that shit.
a lot of mask. That is a lot of mask.
It's a lot of plastic, yes.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't like any of these women, so
Damn.
there's I don't.
I don't like any of these women.
I don't. Ariana Grace gets on my fucking nerves. Carmen, she's good by herself. Even when like they had Natty with her to like push her, she was doing great. But I don't. Why is she doing this? I don't understand. Were they bullying her? Like, am I missing a part of the storyline? I'll also tune anything out when JC Jane is on my fucking screen. So that's
Me
probably something
too.
that happened. I don't like
That's
listening
real.
to.
That's real.
I just tune. I get on my phone. I don't pay attention to anything that she has going for her. That's none of my business. You know.
I would have liked Toxic
Um.
Attraction so much more if JC just wasn't there. I hated Mandy too, but her and Gigi were a lot more interesting than JC. God, very irritating to me.
So that is that. Um. Let's see, what are the results from Monday Night Raw? The opening to Monday Night Raw, they had Jey Uso walk through like the concession area, like the lobby into the arena, and then Gable came out and was talking shit. So now we have a match with Gable and Jey Uso Monday, when it should have been this past Monday, because it would have made sense leading up to Money in the Bank. But y'all never have time on the cards because y'all want to talk. Y'all want everybody to do promos instead of fucking wrestling on a goddamn wrestling show. Triple H.
All right, then.
So now we have to wait.
What she said.
So now we have to wait a whole fucking week for a goddamn match that should have happened right after the promo of motherfuckers talking shit to each other. The Wyatt Six triggered that man's PTSD again. So whatever the end game is for this, it's coming very, very soon. It could possibly come during that match, which is probably why they didn't do it Monday. Another tape was handed to Michael Cole. On the tape, it was said that basically they're going after everyone who's like betrayed their family. So the next person I see being up on this, like up on their list, could be Dominic for like disrespecting his dad. So, or they can torture Damage Control for turning on Bayley after she put them together. But somebody put Jey Uso on their list, and I was like, when the fuck did Jey betray his family? If anything, he left a toxic situation. So I
think that's a perception thing. I think you can make the case that he turned on them. I don't think he did. Well, I think you can make the case of it.
He misunderstood his brother's actions, and I said this in a video. And I also on a tweet under that tweet that I'm talking about. He misunderstood his brother's actions. What Jimmy did makes sense now because we see what could have happened had he like got to 3 at SummerSlam last year. Like, honestly, truthfully.
The only thing I never understood about that is Jimmy didn't want Jey to turn into what Solo is because he would be champion, but Solo is that now without a championship.
It wouldn't be the championship though. It would be him being the tribal chief. Like that nasty cockiness that Roman had as the tribal chief.
Yeah, but I'm saying Solo has that now.
Right, because he's a tribal chief with no belt.
He doesn't have a belt. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I never understood it. I'm like, people for 3 years were telling me that you have to be the champion and the tribal chief. Okay, if that's what you want to think, cool. Solo is one without the other. I understand him stopping Jey because Jey would have been champion and then go into being the tribal chief because he has the belt. Because he just beat Roman. Solo didn't beat Roman or win a belt. He just came out with a suit on. And niggas start telling me to acknowledge him. For what?
No.
What did he do? No,
because Roman told us in December when he named him the tribal heir, if anything happens to me and I happen to lose the belt, you are next in line. This is going to be your role. I'm training you to take over for the family if I happen to lose my belt. So once Roman lost his belt, Solo was just like, oh, word. So this is the moment that I've been training for. And Paul started saying like trigger words like losing has consequences. And then he was like, all right, bet. So losing has consequences. I'm going to fuck my brother up. And I'm going to start my own bloodline because I can't start my own bloodline with with the family that I currently have because everybody is emotional. Don't nobody in the current fucking run of the bloodline give a fuck about life. All them niggas just want to do is destroy shit, and that's the mindset that Solo is in, that he's always been in. I don't know if you seen my last video on YouTube. If you haven't, you should go check it out. But I said in that video that Roman had some kind of emotion when it came to the shit that he was doing to his family. Like the Hell in a Cell match with him and Jey. when Jimmy came in, Roman stopped, he started to cry, and then he snapped out of it, and then immediately like went back into I can whoop all y'all asses. When when Jimmy did the I'm your brother speech and him and Roman hugged, Roman felt it in that moment, and then he turned around, he said no, and then Solo attacked Jimmy. It's like he had some type of like feeling and emotion there for his family, but Solo don't have that. He's just there to fucking destroy shit. He don't give a fuck about nothing. He just wants to cause pain and agony. And that's what the rest of everybody else in his bloodline is doing. His right hand is the complete opposite of Jay. Whatever the fuck Tongaloa is supposed to be, he's the opposite of Jimmy. And then Jacob is a copy paste of him, but stronger. And that's his enforcer.
I think that's why I'm having a hard time with the new version of the Bloodline, because the emotion is a big part of it. And since they have no emotion, then they just be doing shit. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? But like the understanding of why they're doing this stuff, that's what I keep hitting the wall. That's why I don't believe anyone besides. I don't know, because I want to believe Jacob, but he ain't said a word yet. I know he's going to say some words soon. Hopefully they're not.
No, he said Solo. I love you. That's what he said.
Oh, that's too. First of all, fuck Fox, okay? Fuck Fox, I hate you. All them blackouts and cutoffs and shit, bro.
Yo, Friday was so bad, man. And I didn't watch SmackDown Live. I watched what was on my DVR. So I knew it wasn't me because the little live button, you know how it says live in the corner? Like the little stamp, that was still there. So I knew Madison Square Garden had to be showing their entire fucking ass for that broadcast to have been bleeping out the way that it was.
I can't wait till we get off Fox, bro. They're terrible. My, they do that when it's a regular, it's a match and it's blacks out. What are y'all doing, bro?
Yes.
It happens like once or twice. It happens every damn week. Shit.
USA doesn't really give a fuck. I think they have more control over the censoring, because what I noticed was when I was at Raw and we were having a commercial break and you guys were like a minute or two behind us as far as like the broadcasting stuff went, because I would be sitting in the dark. Like I was opening up your Kick Chat during commercial breaks for me, and y'all niggas were still like at the end of the match and the person was just getting pinned, and I'm sitting in a dark arena waiting for the commercial break to be over. So USA has that delay to where they can censor what's going on, where Fox doesn't. Fox would rather just cut the fucking feed instead of figuring out their technology, because they're the ones that's doing it. It's not WWE. There was a report that WWE was very, very upset with the censorship that happened on Friday because we missed a lot of the fucking plot and a lot of the promos because they censored the shit. Just like with BET on Sunday with Usher's speech, we missed half of the whole fucking speech because he cussed 3 times, and they was like, yeah, nah, fuck this. We just about to censor the whole shit. Y'all have to stop doing that. Y'all gotta figure the shit out, bro. Like, there's delays between, like, what's going on in-house and what's happening on TV for a reason. For those censoring delays. And somebody in the fucking control room was just hitting buttons and was frantic and didn't know what to do. Because, like, it blanked out and then Paul said something. And I was like, wait, what the fuck did Paul say? I missed it. What did he say?
And they missed this whole promo because they want to black everything out.
I've said this before, WWE, please make me care about Karrion Kross, because I would like to enjoy this storyline with him in New Day, but I can't because I don't know what the fuck his character is. And it just looks like some racial shit. So, fix it. Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Liv Morgan defeats Zelina Vega. That match was fire. I don't know if Dom did more to help or more to disrupt this match. I don't know what the fuck that was, but Ray ended up coming out too. But they also had a match that night. It was a lot going on. We talked about Priest and Rollins. I think Finn, if Rollins does win this, I think it's gonna be because Finn causes Damian this match, because it's dissension that's boiling up with these two again a year later. And it's just reminding me of how these motherfuckers were arguing back and forth after Damian got the briefcase. So that's what they're building up to. Cool. No one gives a fuck about Zoe Stark. Ray beats Dom. We talked about Braun Breaker running through people. Drew McIntyre qualifies. Boo. What is the card for tomorrow for SmackDown? What are we looking at for tomorrow? Oh, there's nothing here. Boo. Let's see. This is how the 6-man came about. Tiffany qualified. Fucking. Why? I don't understand why Logan Paul just doesn't defend his fucking title. I would really like to understand that. And if someone can help me understand that, that would be fucking great. Because he's not doing anything with it. It's not bringing any type of shine to it like y'all claim it is. He just has it. And I've had enough of the foolishness. Let's see. Naomi qualifies. The bloodline kills Paul. I'm gonna wait till Laf gets back to talk about how the bloodline just fucking offed Paul Heyman's top and why Paul Heyman is taking bumps at his current age. Because that is wildly scary for a man of his age to just be taking bumps like that. Why can't I do the thing? Is that an update thing? Right.
Oh,
Hello?
I'm back now.
Would you like to discuss Paul Heyman's funeral?
Yeah.
All right. Friday. All right, Friday Night SmackDown started out crazy. What was supposed to be Jacob Fatu's anointing quickly turned into a brawl, which led to Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens being escorted out of Madison Square Garden. So then it gets pushed back to the end of the night. For whatever reason, Solo lied to Paul and said that Jacob, he agreed with Jacob and that he agreed with Paul that Jacob was too dangerous to be around the bloodline, and he told him not to pull up that night. Well, that's not what happened, because we get to the end of the show, and the ceremony is happening, and we get to see Jacob's entrance, which in my opinion, fire. I loved it. The dimming of everything, and then him just having that red spotlight on him. Chef's fucking kiss. That shit was perfect. Shit was everything. It's perfect for him. Now we just got to get some wolves to howl in his theme, and then it's just perfect. 100 out of 10. Because right now it's just 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10 if y'all can just get some in there somewhere. Solo fully embraced his tribal chief role, and he asked Madison Square Garden to acknowledge him, and they cussed him the fuck out. Fully.
Acknowledging him. Yeah.
They cussed him all the way out. Because why would you play around with New Yorkers like that? You could have did that in a different state. You chose New York to wall the fuck out, and they don't play like that, which is why we got so much censoring during that last segment. everybody acknowledged him. That's a part of his bloodline, and then it got to Paul. And Paul said, "I acknowledge that you are not my tribal chief." But before we even get to that, did no one hear Solo say to Paul, "This is your last chance to live"? Did everyone miss that part? He fully threatened that. He fully threatened that man before he gave him the ufala to put around his neck. He said, "This is your last chance to live. Acknowledge me."
He decided.
And he didn't.
Wrong number.
Yeah. He died.
He
died.
He had a choice. He just chose the wrong number. That's all.
He chose to die. This is all CM Punk's fault. I don't care what y'all say. I fully blame CM Punk. Paul Heyman would still be alive if your bitch ass just would have took him with you in Chicago and he asked you to take him with you. Yeah, you still would have got your ass beat by Drew, but you would have had Paul with you. You know? So after he said, "I acknowledge that you are not my tribal chief," Solo then begins to crash out. He repeated the words to Paul that Roman said to Sammy when Sammy popped Roman with the chair. "I loved you. I accepted you as family." He also added in there, "Was I not enough?" And Jacob hit him with a flying headbutt, which was already scary within itself because Jacob Fatu has a fat ass head. And then they put Paul through a table.
His ankles were out. His ankles didn't knock his socks off.
His socks was rolled down
in the air, in the New York air. Just it's out there. I ain't never had someone get beat down so bad their ankles were out, bro. You should have cut the cameras at that point. End the show. End the show. I don't want to see where his ankles are.
And how y'all beat that man up in his hometown like that? That's crazy. Like, he from the Bronx, but like New York City as a whole is just one big ass city that's broken up into barrels. So how did y'all just do that like that? That's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Huh?
Someone needs to stop this before it gets too. It's already gone too far. It's already gone too far.
This is why
Solo's wearing funny suits.
This is why Jimmy has to come back. Yo, where's he getting these velour t-shirts from?
I don't know, but he needs to get them back.
I'm
getting really tired now.
So I've been walking around in red and black velour fucking t-shirts. Like, where are you getting velvet shirts from, my nigga? Like, what are you doing? Why are your shirts silky? What's going on?
That's why he had no tribal chief. He look weird. He come out there with the silky shirt. That's
I like the red suede loafers, though. I can't hate on the shoes.
Okay, bro. See, you're part of the problem.
I can't hate on the shoes. The shoes are fire.
You're part of the problem. You are a part of the issue, and it's okay. You know,
the red suede loafers with no socks.
We're never going to escape this, and it's your fault. I want you to know, okay? At the end of this, I want you to know you're a part of this.
I acknowledge my tribal chief.
He's not though. He's
my tribal chief.
That's really bad. That's really bad.
That's cool.
He's wearing suede suits and smiling. Like, what is that?
But he's my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns gonna come back and set all this stuff straight. I'm tired of this. Where's the real tribal chief at?
Well, since we ran down all of WWE in the last week, let's talk about how Tony Khan continues to hold us hostage from 7 p.m. till 1 a.m. every pay-per-view. So I chose to go to the BET Awards and for the first half. And then the second half I watched Forbidden Door. So and then I kind of like left my PC and then I was watching both at the same time on my laptop, which I could have been doing from my PC, but at the same time I was streaming the BET Awards for my peoples because that's how we get down. So, did you watch the whole thing before you went to work?
I was gonna watch it even if I wasn't at work.
So you weren't gonna watch it?
Nope.
Okay.
I
So
walked in there prepared to watch 4 matches, and I watched 3 of those matches.
I think once by the time I got there, I missed Brian's match. No, when I started watching Forbidden Door, I started at Mox's match, which he lost. He lost. Mercedes won the double titles. Swerve retained. Did I only watch 3 matches? Or no, there was a match that I didn't care about that I fully didn't pay attention to. Jericho's match. I didn't give a fuck about that. I watched the ladder match too. I didn't care for Jericho's match. I don't know how I always end up coming to watch AEW and then like he's on my screen. Like even during the week, if I'm just like, oh, there's nothing on Wednesdays, I'm gonna watch Dynamite, he's on my fucking screen. And why are all his matches 6-man tag matches? Like what?
He's fat.
But Hook pinned him, so that should be that storyline should be over. The ladder match, the right man won. When we kind of knew that was what was going to happen to begin with. So I don't know why we had to have a ladder match to even get to this result. Because after Copeland had to relinquish the title, they came down on Wednesday and was like, we're going to give Jack the fucking title. And then Tony Khan sent his little lackey out there and was just like, no. We're gonna have a tournament. We're gonna have a ladder match to determine the winner. And the winner is still the person that the EVPs gave it to! I'm sorry, I just get very upset when it comes to AEW because they just do stupid shit. It just doesn't make any sense. We didn't have to have a fucking ladder match if the nigga was gonna fucking win any goddamn way.
He had to make it seem legit.
Fuck that.
That was their reasoning for that. I guess I
don't like it.
I could care less about that ladder match, so I wasn't even.
So Jack Perry is your new TNT? He's TNT, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, new TNT champ. Mercedes Moné is the TBS and the New Japan champion. And
I got a goat sound on here. I don't have any goat sounds. I'll get some of that. Like a sheep or something like that.
Bailey would like her woman back.
Whoa, wait a minute.
And then Swerve and Ospreay definitely put on a 5-star match. In my opinion. Why did no one bleed on this pay-per-view? Did I miss something? There should have been blood in one of those matches that I watched. And nobody bled.
Not even Mox.
Right. And he bleeds all the time. So
He bleeding just standing there. I don't know how the fuck he didn't bleed. That's crazy.
And then he had a Band-Aid on his forehead all week. So to get to Sunday and then you just not bleed, what the fuck was the Band-Aid for? Show, nigga? Like, I don't... What the fuck? I thoroughly enjoyed Swerve versus Ospreay. I enjoy anything that Ospreay is in, honestly. That that match and the match with Osprey and Brian, those two are up there for me for this year for match of the year. Those two matches are up there because I don't know what it is, but Osprey will take you literally to your limit, and I love that about him. And he's a ligga bigga tigga like me, so I'm gonna always cheer for my people. But overall, great match, amazing. That was a nice way to end Pride Month. That was great. Even the homoerotic moment that they had at the end of the match, and Swerve kissed Osprey on the forehead. You know, it was great. It was good. It was amazing. You know, very fun. I enjoyed it. I still don't like Swerve as a person. He is still amazing in ring, but as a person, he can eat dirt. I don't care.
Eat dirt.
Because, you know, I'm a black woman, so black and ugly. But yeah, that's really...
You have to stop referencing that line.
Why?
Like the way you say it is what I'm saying. Swerve, come to the mic real quick. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? What the fuck? The people are never gonna forget that, nigga. Why'd you say some dumb, stupid, colorist shit like that, nigga? On a song that shit really pisses me. I hate when superstars that are good at wrestling, they just say or do some dumb shit. Or some straight up derogatory to someone. To your own people, nigga? Your own people, nigga?
Not only was the woman black and ugly, so were the kids.
Your own people, nigga?
Just saying, you know.
Your mama's a black woman and you decide to say that on the damn track. Ain't nobody try to hear that shit.
But his black ass. The darkest of the dark.
Niggas, man. Fuck.
But yeah.
Stupid,
that's and I was thoroughly enjoying him prior to that clip coming out, you know? Because, you know, I root for my people, you know? But
don't say it came out. He put it out. It didn't leak. It was like, oh, this
yeah, but he put it out. But he put it out and then he deleted it. But like, I didn't see it when he put it out. I saw the backlash, and then it came across my table several times after I saw the backlash.
Real wild. I don't know what the fuck his problem. Well, I do know.
And he was jamming to that shit too. Like, that's so crazy to me.
Not a hot tune, nigga. Not a hot shit. Fuck.
But I am a Will Ospreay girl. Ospreay, we are going to get you good merch because I don't even know if AEW has any for you.
No, you ain't. It's too late. They got 14 bad shirts coming hot on Monday morning. Shit on Shop AEW. Mad green and fucking blue palettes. You think it's a game?
That's trifling as fuck. Also, fellow Wrestle Talk creator Jay Aries was also at the show, and yet again showed us the merch table has no fucking variety in it, and y'all been trying to chew him up and been wrong in the comments the entire time. Oh, Kai about to watch this damn Not Like Us video. Let me go ahead and switch tabs. I'm gonna watch that by myself.
You are all $50.
$50 shirts, and none of them were of the superstars. All the shirts said Forbidden Door on them. The fucking title belt was $1,000. WWE will give it to you for $500 at a show. Like the replicas, they're the same price in person. They're $50 more in person than they are on the website. So, but you know, they charge shipping and handling and all that shit, so you're paying upward $500 regardless. But $1,000 for the world championship and the belt is ugly? I'd rather swerve into a fucking ditch, bro. Like what? There was no, and then MJF is from Long Island. There was no MJF merch. They had 17 different versions of the goddamn Forbidden Door shirt. Some of them was just black with big ass white letters on them. Um, I don't even know if they had a program book. If they did, that shit was probably $40. The table just looked stupid, and for the people who were in the comments saying you can just buy it online, if I go to a show, especially a pay-per-view, and I know I can get it in person, it should be there. I should be like, oh, I'm not going to pull the plug on the website and then go to the show and it's there at the show. Because then I have to wait for it after I order it online when I can go to the show and just pick the shit the fuck up in person. But AEW doesn't give you that fucking option. I don't know if it's a money hungry thing to pay for the shipping or what. But y'all need to start having y'all merch table together. And having several, because it feels like y'all only have one for the entire venue, and that's terrible. Y'all need to have them in several spots. At least have 4 different merch tables throughout the venue. Because venues are round, so yeah. Y'all should have one at every quote-unquote corner. But overall, from what I saw, people enjoyed Forbidden Door. Matches that I saw, I enjoyed outside of fucking the learning tree, because I'm not learning anything from that tree. I hope the tree just falls over into a ditch and just doesn't grow anymore. Dijak was backstage at Forbidden Door. It is also talks of Ricochet being backstage at AEW this past week as well. Being that their contracts expired, they can wrestle immediately. They don't have a 90-day non-compete where people who are released have a 90-day non-compete. So it's better if you don't re-sign with WWE than to be released, because you can go wrestle right away. So if we see either of them within the next couple weeks, but it looks like for the most part during the summer, Dijak is going to be doing like small indie shows in the New England area. I believe he lives in either northern Connecticut or southern Massachusetts. In between, like in like that upper area. So either way, about 45 minutes away from me. Because a lot of the shows that he's been booked for are in the Massachusetts area. So if he does decide to show up and debut, okay. If not, then he'll be in the Indies for a while. As for Ricochet, I'm pretty sure Ospreay would love to have him. And Tony Khan, just be careful. He is prone to concussions. That's all I really have to say about that. Anything else you would like to say, sir?
No. AEW pay-per-view was alright. You know what I'm saying? I thoroughly enjoy watching their pay-per-views more than I enjoy I don't watch the weekly shows like that, so yeah. I did watch Britt Baker and Mercedes promo, and they didn't go as like it didn't go as bad as I thought it was gonna go. The crowd fully has turned on Mercedes, which I think is a good thing because Mercedes is much better as a heel.
Telling her to shut the fuck up is hilarious. And TBS
That's
doesn't
right there.
bleep out anything, so we heard all of it.
I like right there. So hey, that's good to me, you know. We know Bray ain't gonna beat her, so it's no harm, no foul. I don't like Britt Baker anyway, but it's no harm, no foul. Um, Yeah, that's really it. Rick is probably he's probably gonna pop up at some point, wherever the next pay per view is. I don't see the hype going past 3 matches because I just don't think they're gonna do a good job with Ricochet beyond him being in the ring. But then again, AEW doesn't care about anything else besides being in the ring for the most part. Um, so I don't know. He could do fine. I'm very skeptical about it, but only time will tell. And thank you for turning MJF back heel. For the love of God, because it was starting to get bad. I was getting ready to start a narrative. I was ready to post the Damian Priest picture. I was getting ready to get angry, but they fixed it. MJF is not. He didn't do bad as a face, but that is the only natural heel in professional wrestling today. He's one of the greatest wrestlers we have right now. That is one of the most pure examples of a heel in this wrestling company. Well, in any wrestling company. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the heels, they still get cheered by the fans. So, for real, that's not a heel. And if you didn't see Cody's interview that he had when he was talking about heels, please watch that. Because that man was telling about yourself. And I was trying to tell people this months ago about this heel stuff. But even some of the stuff that I thought it was incorrect. Cody really explained it in the best way possible. So, go watch that. Yeah, man, it's. I'm very happy they did that. I'm very happy they did that. But that's all I got on that.
We have come to the game portion.
Oh man,
go ahead and open that up if you haven't already. Your birth month is your new roommate.
What the? Oh.
My birthday is this month, the month of July. My roommate is Tiffany Stratton. She might call me a black bitch, so there's that. I'd rather not live with her, but it is what it is.
I really hope she doesn't call you that.
Just be extensions all over the fucking place, and
it's gonna be some problems in that ring for her.
All right, and who do you have?
Alexa Bliss.
Pre or post Bray Wyatt?
It looks like like super pre. You think you could beat Tiffany Stratton in a fight?
Yes. Yes.
That's what I meant by problems in the room.
Yes.
So like I think you have a little no holds barred match.
I'll fuck Tiffany up. Bust the titties and the lips. Yes, 100%.
Yo, oh my God.
All right. Your birth month is your Hell in a Cell opponent. Will you make it out alive? I have Batista. That.
You might be done, bro. I ain't gonna
lie. Dead. I'm gonna look like Paul at the end of SmackDown.
You might be done, bro. I don't know. Is
that Kevin Nash?
Yeah, I'm kicking right in his knees. No, that's not. Yeah, right in the quad. Look out of here. I know your weak points, brother.
Okay. All right. Okay. Another roommate situation. I have Beth Phoenix. That's cool. Long as, my goat gets to come over and visit and stuff. Her husband. That sounds cool, I guess. I'm definitely coming to your crib.
Who is that?
Mickey James.
Is that Mickey? Oh, God. Oh, man.
It's a freaky ass house.
I love Mickey James. Yes, I do.
All right, this is the one I really wanted to get to. Who is your AEW Forbidden Door tag team partner? I have Samoa Joe. You have
Mox. I'm not losing. That's what I'm talking about.
W.
I'm not losing. Mox rarely loses. I'm gonna take that. Might bleed a little bit, but it's okay.
I think this picture is so fire. This is very urban.
Damn shame.
All right. Yeah. The tables have turned.
What the?
I have another new roommate, and honestly, my house sounds kind of fire if you put it all together. Liv Morgan, Beth Phoenix, and Tiffany Stratton. But then Tiffany moves out and she moves in with you. Because I beat her ass. But then I'm going to have to beat her ass again. You know?
I'm like, yo, I heard you got a beat down in the room the other day. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You got to do something. I don't know.
You gotta duck or something.
Out the way.
Your birth month is who stands in your way from winning the Elimination Chamber.
I'm winning that chamber, nigga.
You think you could be Karrion Kross?
Man. What does Karrion Kross do? None.
What if it's NXT bald Karrion Kross?
It's not. Look at his head. Look at his head. He's just slick back. Fuck out of here. You don't do shit.
I got Randy Orton. I'm dead. I'm not winning anything. I'm gonna have to go to Logan. I'm gonna have to go to Logan route.
Being Karrion in there, pinning Karrion, yeah.
You don't deserve Jade Cargill to be your tag team partner. I'm sorry.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
All right, boom. Yeah. This is the one I really wanted to get to.
Yeah.
Your birth month asks you on a date. Yes or no? I got Rhea Ripley. The answer will always be yes because mommy is always on top. I don't know if the podcast has heard my reaction to the first time I ever seen Rhea Ripley in public, but I blacked out and then couldn't talk the next day. Like, that's how bad I screamed. You would have thought somebody was killing me how hard I was screaming.
I'm just like Doc Rivers.
And then you got Jade Cargill.
Oh yeah.
Yet again, I don't understand what the correlation with November and cool. Jade Cargill is, but a lot of these she's in November.
What the fuck? You're saying? Oh,
your birth month asks you out for Valentine's Day. Yes or no? I got Piper Niven. Piper and I have very, very great chemistry. We are the best of friends. Like, when I met her, we talked like we had known each other for fucking years, bro. Like, that conversation was great. And she told me I was fucking pretty. Like, what? Of course I'm going on that date. Now, are you going on a date with Shayna Baszler?
Yeah, she asked me shit. Look at something. He play some 2K. I know she'd be on up, down, down sometimes. She'd be lit. Then we're gonna go to the wrestling ring and get some damn aggression back in her. Cause fuck.
You're not roughing up Shayna Baszler. You're not.
She gonna rough me up, and that's gonna give her the what's the word? It's gonna give her confidence back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Zelina Vega, please ask me out.
What the hell? Alba, fuck, man, where's Isla Dawn at? Damn it. Shit.
You going on a movie date with Chelsea Green?
I feel like she's the type to talk to the movie.
I'll go anywhere with Big Pam. Me and Bailey, we are like booty twins.
How does March get Samantha? That's what I want to know. What the fuck?
That's crazy. I be wanting to know what be going through their minds when they make these. We're gonna keep Tiffany Stratton away from you. Your birth month is who you're facing in a last man standing match. Are you winning? I feel like we did this. No, we didn't do this. I'm looking at the date. We didn't do this one. Now we got two people who are currently being held up with like duct tape. So
it could be Edge.
All I gotta do is kick Rollins in his fucking knee and he's going down. So I feel like I quoted this tweet and I was like, if he performed any way that he did when he went against if he performed like he did at Fastlane, I will indeed win. Because there was times when Shinsuke almost had that match. There were times. So
what happened to Shinsuke, man? Oh, come on!
Your birth month is who you face in a casket match, and by your reaction, just tell them who it is.
Fucking Undertaker. It's his match. Why do I have to? What, bro?
I'll actually beat the dog shit out of fucking Drew McIntyre. I'm waiting for that opportunity. I'm not even gonna hold you.
That's a big homie. I don't know, bro.
I've taken down somebody of Drew size before.
That's a professional wrestler.
Nah, he was a street nigga, but I definitely took him down. That nigga punched me in my
Yeah,
face.
God.
Yeah, knocked that nigga smooth out. All right, boom.
Yeah.
You got $9 to build a big three. So the top row for $5 is Seth freaking Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns. The middle row for $3, you have Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens. And $1, you have JD McFunko Pop, Karrion Kross, and Bobby Lashley.
I don't know anybody who uses Karrion Kross. He not even worth $1.
Damn.
Ass nigga.
Damn.
I'm gonna pick Tribal Chief.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick KO. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna pick Big Bobby Lashley. I like that move he does with his arms. I like that little move he does. I like that. I really like it a lot. That's probably my three.
I'm doing math. Give me a second. I have to pick three. Boo.
Yeah, the big three.
All right. So I'll just take the whole middle row then. That's $9.
Oh, they're not
Kevin
teaching
and
the kids
Sammy.
anything. I thought you had to go from like row to row to row. I didn't know you were allowed to do that.
That's $9. Each of them are three.
I know, but I didn't know that was like a second. I'm like, how the fuck? She's right. Ridiculous.
I'm gonna take that whole third. I'm gonna take that whole second row. The whole $3 roll is mine. All right, guys, we've rambled on long enough. It is 9 p.m. I know Laf has some things to do on his Kick account, and we've been chatting for almost 2 hours. This has been the Wrestling Room. Where can they find you?
If you want to add me on Pixel Chat, my username is I love Nintendo 4.
Since that bullshit
If you want to play 2K, no, you don't, because I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I'm not gonna give my PlayStation username. That's all I got.
Social media.
I just told him my social media. Find me on Picto Chat.
Why are you yelling?
I'm sorry. Find me on Picto Chat.
Anyway, you could find me on all social medias at Lysha Maurice X3, except for Instagram, that is Blue Rebel X3. You can listen to this podcast every which way. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart, and YouTube. I keep forgetting to plug YouTube because it automatically uploads to my YouTube channel, and I don't be paying attention to that until I go into like my analytics and shit. When I go to upload a video, I'm like, oh, the pod's here. So yeah. You can listen on YouTube as well. That's it. I am. What did I say I was at the beginning of the episode?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, this has been the Wrestling Room. Yeet.